Hello friends, and welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Kylie and this is my YouTube channel, I've Kai Creations. Today we are continuing our 100 Hedge Challenge series and we are on part 7. For those of you who are new here, welcome. Like I said, we are on part 7, so if you're interested in watching part 1 through 6, I will leave a link up above for you guys to check out that playlist. And if you've already seen those and you're just ready to watch this one, let's get started. We are doing charcoal today, and I had a lot of fun with this. This was a really good time. It's been a while since I've pulled out my charcoal, mainly because it gets kind of messy, like really messy actually. my table was pretty dirty after this, but it is a fun medium. It's just, like I said, it gets messy, but I wish I pulled it out more because I honestly love how this page turned out. It's just so cute, and I'm like really proud of what I did. So I definitely think that I will be using charcoal quite a bit more after this video. But we are just moving along. This is the first head, kind of a warm-up because like I said, I haven't used charcoal in a very long time, so I'm not a huge fan with how this turned out, to be honest, but hey, it's a start. It's a start, and I'm just calling it my warm-up because after this one, the next one's like really good, so you know, it's fine. And unfortunately I'm just so scared sometimes to not put an outline first, so I did sketch outlines first for this one as well. I'm sure you guys are tired of being like, wow, she can't just draw. But I can. It's just, I don't know, it's easier to go ahead and just sketch an outline and have a base, and if I need to correct things I can correct it from there. And plus it makes the videos a little shorter, a little bit less editing when I do it this way versus, you know, you guys watching me erase and correct my sketches over and over again. But let's get back to the drawings. We are on head number 2. This one was really fun, and with her skin being much paler, I wanted to not actually put charcoal on the paper because charcoal is kind of hard to lift. You can, but it's kind of hard to lift nicely off the paper once you put it down. So instead, to get those the lighter value, I went ahead and used my blending stump, which usually has charcoal on it already, and I just lightly rubbed that on there instead, and I feel like doing that really worked, and I actually end up using that in almost all of the rest of the sketches. It's just, it works out really nice to get those lighter areas, the highlights of each photo. So yeah, turned out really nice. She looks a lot like the reference, so I am very happy about that. And now we are on to number 3. This one was really fun because this photo is very high contrast. You can see, and you'll be able to see better once the reference photo is up there, but the light is shining very harshly on one side of her face, so the other half of her face is deeply in shadow, at least most of it, and there's like lots of harsh shadow lines. It was just really fun to draw, and I feel like I executed it fairly well. Yeah, it was good, a good time. I'm gonna let you guys listen to some music while you watch. Alright friends, head number 3 is complete and I definitely love how that one turned out. I just really loved it. It was a good one. And now we are on to head number 4. This one is, this one was a bit of a struggle for me simply because of her hair. Her hair was a lighter color. You could tell it was probably blonde or something. And I just really struggled with that for some reason. I guess because I like the look of maybe the contrasty hair, like the really dark hair. Especially when I'm using charcoal, so maybe that's why I struggled a bit. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have any tips on how to do that better, because yeah, I definitely struggled with that a lot. But yeah, I think I did okay, just not the best that I could definitely do. Alright, so we are completely done with head number 4, and I just really don't like it. I think that it just looks really flat, especially for a charcoal drawing. When I'm using charcoal, I usually have very dark darks and very light highlights, so it's a balance and it's very contrasty. That just looks very flat to me. There's no depth to it, and I'm just not a fan. It's fine, but I'm not a fan. And so now we're on to head number 5, and this one is, once again, not my favorite, but I do like this one more than the other one, so that's fine. And this one does get a bit more contrast. I think with this one, it's the likeness that's throwing me off. It's not a bad drawing. There's just not much likeness to the reference. And I feel like I've been teetering this line of like trying to get people's likeness and trying to not have realism. And it's been kind of hard for me as someone who has the most practice in realism. So it's just been really kind of a struggle for me to figure out how I can find a style or find a way of creating that I enjoy that's not quite realism, but that you can still get the likeness. If I'm using a reference, I want to be able to be like, oh, that's so and so. If you get me, if you guys understand, let me know, because I feel crazy sometimes. But anyways, that one's done. Not terrible, not great, just kind of mid. And now we are on to number 6. And side note, the way I did these sketches, I was just like, I'm tired of drawing in my sketchbook the other way. It's too big. And so I turned it to the side and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. Like, there was not much thought to it. I was just like, I just wanted to. And I'm glad I did, because I did have a really good time with this spread and it looks good. Even though it's the wrong way, I don't care, it looks good. So yeah. Back to the sketch though. This one is pretty good, I think. I don't hate it, I don't love it. I think I just made her chin really big or something. I don't know. Something's off. Oh, I haven't drawn her eyebrows yet. There we go. Much better. I'm always drawing and I will add the eyebrows last because I struggle with them sometimes. And so I just wait to do them. And I'm always like, but there's something off. It looks really weird. And it's always just, I haven't drawn the eyebrows yet. And then I draw them and I was like, much better. And I do that a lot for some reason. It's just like an afterthought because I think I don't enjoy doing them. It's the same thing with eyelashes. This spread, I did I did really good with the eyelashes, but usually I am so bad at eyelashes that I hate drawing them, and I will just not draw them sometimes, and I'll look at them like, that looks really weird. It looks like something is missing, and it's usually just eyelashes. And I know you can't like see eyelashes all the time on people, especially people with like blonde eyelashes or like lighter eyelashes, but still, it throws me off sometimes. But wow, we are moving quick. We are on to head number 7, and although this one does not look quite like the reference, I do like this one quite a bit. I'm sad because the girl in the reference is so beautiful, and I feel like I didn't do her justice. Like I didn't do it how it doesn't look like her, so I feel bad. But I do like my my drawing. I think it looks good. I think it's just kind of off with like the hair being kind of over the line, but overall, I really like that one. And yeah, we are getting close to the end. I'm wondering if I should go ahead and start my little list over here I have, and I think I'm going to. So as we watch me sketch the last 3 sketches of the spread, I am going to go ahead and do my 3 things I need to improve on, 3 things I did good on, and then my favorite and least favorite of the spread. So for things I could possibly improve on, executing low contrast. So I think we already kind of went over this a little bit with the girl at the top. The low contrast images are a bit of a struggle for me, and so I do think I could try to improve on that a little bit, work on that a little bit more. So yeah. And then my next one, which I had this struggle last week too, so now I'm a little like, but 3/4 views, I feel like I'm struggling with 3/4 views again, and I think it's the eye. Maybe. I think it's like something to do with the eye and the cheekbone. I'm not quite sure, but I do think I need to work on that now. And that's such a shame because what? I didn't think I had problems with this before. What the heck? It's fine. But number 3 on things I can improve on. This is me very much nitpicking, but more details in the hair, question mark. I really like that sketch. But I just think maybe a little more, I could maybe use my little electric eraser there and add some more highlights in the hair and stuff. Just little things. Because I just kind of did big black blobs with like the silhouette of the hair versus adding in like some individual strands and stuff. I just could have done a little bit better. Nothing crazy. And then let's move on to things I did good on. Shading. Of course I did good on shading with charcoal. It's so easy. It's like a wet media almost. You can blend things, but you can also like have hard lines very easily. So I had a really good time with that. Eyelashes and eyes. I feel like I said earlier, eyelashes I struggle with a lot. So I was very proud of myself and how good the eyelashes were for this spread. And then the eyes, I just think they look nice. Nothing looks too wonky or out of place. So yeah. And then the last on things I did good on is facial structures. I'm pretty proud. Everything looks normal. Nothing looks super crazy. Everything looks relatively proportionate. I'm not sure. Everything looks right. But yeah. And then my favorites for this spread, we're going to go with 62 and 63. And then a side special honorable mention for 68 because I do like that one. I do just think I could have done it a little better. And then my least favorite, we probably already can guess, is number 4. It was just way too flat for me. I was not a fan. But yeah, if you guys made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, friends!